YouTube. Sorry about that. So once again, using a laptop for this video. Now I'm getting back into the Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 series. Each video is going to be one level in the game. If I remember correctly, there's 9 or 10 levels in it. So it's really short, a very linear game. It's not going to take a whole lot of... I'm not going to take a whole lot of time on it. This is more or less to get this title out there, let people see what it's about. And, you know, if you're a collector of vintage games or older games, you can go back and say, hey, you know, I've seen this on YouTube, looks pretty fun, let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. Man, this South Georgia heat is something serious. Going from hot outside to cold inside to hot outside, cold inside, keep going back and forth. So, Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 is about the U.S. Army fighting first. That is a group of men and women that they are the first on the battlefield. They are the tip of the spear for the U.S. Army. I'm not talking about Black Ops. Black Ops is a totally different story. Black Ops are first on the battlefield and last off. And that's Black Ops across all branches. But that's a totally different story. I'm not going to be chasing rabbits here. Big Red 1. You play as a soldier in the Big Red 1. Following this will be... this is going to be a video of the first level. And just like most games, the first level is a tutorial. So... But I want to take a moment, for those of you that are watching this, for all of our soldiers across all 6 branches. I want to take a moment and say thank you. For all of our fallen soldiers, I hope there is some kind of memorial or something that anyone that sees these memorials, any of you that can meet a veteran, take the time to say thank you. To the families of veterans, once again, a big, big thank you. Because our fighting men and women would not be where they are without you. So to you, husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, cousins, brothers, sisters, all of you who are family to a soldier, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting them in their time of need. Now let's pray that all of our soldiers, well, for those of you that pray, I'm not going to get on a religious or political platform, but let's just hope that our soldiers make it home safe. After doing what they do. So here is Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 for PlayStation 2. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know how I'm doing. If you look through the previous videos, you can, number 1, you can see my old video and see how this is a huge upgrade. Number 2, you can also see my collection of PlayStation 2 games. Eventually, I'm going to do a video on all of my games. Don't know how long it's going to be. I took a little bit longer than I wanted to on my PlayStation 2 games because I have quite a few. And that's not even half of how many I have for 360. I've had my 360 console longer than any other console. Good grief. And I used to go in GameStop a lot. I'd get buy 2, get 1 free, buy 1, get 1. So, without further ado, go off my mental checklist. For those of you that don't know about my channel is raw, unscripted. I will get an idea in my head of a rough draft. Now, I may take 2 or 3 times to shoot a video, because if I'm not happy with my orientation, with my hair, if I'm not happy about it, you're not going to be happy about it. So yeah, I may shoot a video 2 or 3 times before I upload it. But all of my material is live and unscripted. I get a rough draft in my head, a rough idea of what I want to be in my video, and then as I'm going through my video, there's a mental checklist I'm going through, but I don't rehearse, I don't do anything like that. That goes for my talking videos, that goes for my gameplay videos, and also for my musical covers. So, just taking a minute to make sure I cross bases. To all of our soldiers, men and women, if you're in another country right now watching this, I want to take the time from my home to to your screen, thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done. Thank you for everything you are doing. Because, I mean, just... Alright, that's enough of that. I'm going to do a special talk videos on just our soldiers, for those of you... for those of you that are soldiers and families of soldiers. So without further ado, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where it goes.
Alright, we're going to get into this thing. Single player, of course. It's just me. New game. Go with normal difficulty. I usually not like to play it on normal my first go around. Alright, first thing we see is a map in front of us. I'm assuming that the little red dot is where we're going to be. Now, for those of you that know anything about World War II, this is later on in the war. Or at least I'm assuming it's later on in the war. Because we didn't get involved until December 7th, 1941, after Pearl Harbor was bombed. After that point, D-Day occurred... Come on, I'm a history nut, I should know this. I want to say in 1944. And that was probably one of the bloodiest days of World War II. So just going from that, just going from that little tidbit of history, we're going to assume that this is later on in the war. Alright, starting off in Maubeuge, France, December 7th, like I said, 1944.
Man, I can't wait to put this baby to some real use.
Get a load of him. Where do they keep getting these guys?
Give it a rest, Brooklyn.
Yeah, fine. You collect his dog tags.
Well, what's he sore about? I just said...
Hey, look, replacement. Just because you got that patch on your shoulder don't mean you're one of us.
What'd you say your name was?
First character we see is
Andy.
Brooklyn.
Andy
Going
Allen.
from
Lost a lot of friends
character,
in France.
his demeanor, and his
all
attitude,
did.
I'm going to assume that he's been
It's
with
hell
this
out there,
group for a
guys.
little while.
It looks like a whole division of SS has moved in, and they aren't giving up those crossroads.
Okay, listen up. We got a regiment of mechanized SS dug in across that river.
Judging from his
Division
attitude, I'm
wants
going to
control of those
assume that he
crossroads,
is
so
our
it's Fox's
commanding
job to
officer.
clear that bridge for our armor.
Can't we get some air support, sir? Sure make this a hell of a lot easier. Look out! Stukas!
There's no time. We've got to take that damn bridgehead right now. Sergeant, I want you to take your squad and move down that hill.
Me? Okay. Alright, got a little compass down here, a little health bar. So for those of you that are used to the video games of today, this game uses a health bar. So I do not replenish health unless I come across health packs. Ooh, bombs coming off my face. This is... Wow. Woo, that was almost my face. Wow, this is like right in the front lines. Graphics aren't the greatest, but you have to remember this was, I believe copyright said 2005, so our graphics have come a long way since then. Switch to my... Kind of stuck. Oh, you need never try open closed doors. That's helpful.
There's the bridge, Sarge! On the bridge! A Sherman!
Alright, so
Now's
the
your chance to
control
use that
scheme is
rifle, Alan.
basically the same. Ooh, that's a tank. Wait. Okay, that's our tank. Woo! Cool beans. I'm gonna try using this tank as cover. Never mind on using the tank as cover. Tank is no longer coverable.
Across the
One thing that World War II is most notable for that we can relate to today is firearms have been in World War II. They were the first ever semi-automatic firearms. Before World War II, all of our firearms were bolt action or gravity fed. It was after World War II that we invented spring-loaded clips, actual detachable clips for magazines, and the process of firing a weapon as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Hold up! Hold up!
Ooh.
Wait for the reload. And... now!
Those Shermans should clear the way for us!
Well,
Sarge, this way!
tank was going to offer support.
Tiger! Across the bridge!
Whoa, hit the brakes, reverse, that freaking tank.
Fuck it! That turn's still active!
Is it? Oh crap, it's still there. My compass is saying that.
Maybe we can draw the fire, Sword guys! Take it out! Satchel charge!
Jeez. Can grenade do it? Doubt it.
Stay down, Alan! Come on! Win that charge! Come on! Fall back!
Objective updated.
Maybe if we move to those buildings, we can get a beat on the 20mm, Sarge.
Can't go through it, let's go around it.
Nice shot, Sarge!
If nothing else, we can keep a few more birds in there. There's that same tiger. Whoop! Try to keep my head down. Yeah, it looks like... Yes, it's a spot from playing satchel charge. He may have said something about a satchel charge.
We got some bombers coming in to flatten this friggin' berg! Lay some smoke so we don't get hammered by our own bombs!
Now, another little tidbit of history. Bombers and fighters of today use computerized systems to point out where their bombs and missiles are going to go. Even their guns, they have computerized systems to point where their guns are going to shoot. Back in this time, bombs were dropped just by educated guesses. Bombers, pilots and bombardiers had to be exceptionally skilled at guessing where their bombs were going to land. This is why you see that these guys are popping red smoke. Back in this time frame, at least one soldier to every squad was equipped with smoke, and there were numerous reasons for that. Obviously, smoke will help you from being seen in some cases. For those of you that seen the movie Full Metal Jacket, know what I'm talking about. But at least one soldier in every squad carried smoke grenades. And the smoke, when you're in a plane and you're 300, 400 feet, 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet, however far you are in the air, people are extremely tiny, and you're not going to be able to see them all that well. And you're even less likely to see them if they're in cover for whatever person hiding from them. And the smoke just makes us easier to see so we don't get bombed by our own birds. glad you're here, bud.
Keep looking at me, okay? You're gonna be fine. Stay with me. All right, just stay with
me. Alright, so the last thing we seen, last thing we seen was Brooklyn, and then everything faded out. Is this maybe the end of our soldier? Is this where we die, and the rest of the game is going to be a rewind leading up to this point? Is there possibly some of the game that stretches on beyond this? Do we play it if our soldier dies? Do we see the life of another soldier? I mean, you know, this raises a lot of questions for those of you that are seeing this for the first time. And we see that Brooklyn's the first one by our sides, and judging from his actions, judging from the way his attitude, the way he walks, the way he talks, we have to assume he's been with the squad for a little while. And he was a little bit more frantic to try to get us medical attention than other soldiers that have fallen beside him. So we got to guess that Brooklyn has been with the squad with our character for quite some time, and he's grown rather attached, like a brother. So that was the tutorial. That was the very first level of Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. I hope you enjoyed watching. If material similar to this is offensive to you, or if material similar to this is offensive or even disturbing to you, I urge you, please do not watch my videos. At least not in this series. I'm going to try to go across games, across genres. But this particular series is based on World War II, and there's going to be a lot more action involved similar to that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a like, give me a comment if you see something I did wrong or something you would like to see more of. And if you'd like to see more, then subscribe to my page, and I'll be sure to post more videos.